Hello everyone, Josh here with Enemy Impact, bringing you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today I want to showcase my KOG deck. I decided to go ahead and climb for KOG. Sometimes I'm not sure, there's some months I just really don't care about it, but I had a little bit of time today, didn't have much else going on, so I decided to go ahead and hit KOG. I hit it with a deck that I've never hit it with before, and guys, surprise, surprise, it is not a stall deck. I did not get a stall deck to KOG this time. So I think a lot of you might be pretty surprised with that. But we indeed ran Balance. Now I think Balance is by far the best skill to use with this particular deck. It is a deck that I've used in the past. It's definitely really, really good right now. I even saw some other YouTubers using it just for funsies. But I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use this deck and go all the way to the top. I'm going to tech in some back row that I think is going to be good for the current meta and go from there. So you can see the deck list on the side of your screen here, but we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the cards that I feel like were really undervalued, which really are the MVPs, in my opinion, of the overall deck. And then we're going to go ahead and show a few replays, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. So, of course, we're running 3 Wild Heart, and we're running 3 Tenkabito Shin. We're running now with Balance, and we're guaranteed to start with at least one of those monsters in our starting hand, because that's just the best way to go. We are running Bashing Shield. This is by far the MVP of the entire deck. A lot of people are not running Bashing Shield in anything. A lot of people never even used it ever, even for a fun deck. I mean, Bashing Shield is very undervalued, but it's absolutely amazing, and you'll see why in some of our replays. But by far, Bashing Shield was the MVP of our entire deck. Now we're also running Mage Power, which if you're going to be running a Tenkabito or a Wild Heart, Mage Power is just an obvious choice, because if you're running any kind of the back row, you're going to be able to completely build up those attack power by 500 each, per back row, and it gets pretty high to where you can possibly OTK or get very close to an OTK on your turn 1, 2, or 3, whatever. So very, very good. We teched in a couple Super Rush Headlongs, basically to kind of get around in case we're only starting with like 1500 attack and somehow we lose any of our back row, for example. We have Super Rush as a backup, plus it helps you get around Amazona's Queen. We also are running, of course, 2 copies of Widespread Rune. I would run 3 of those, but I did tech in out 1 Treasure Trap Hole, which can be very, very clutch, especially if you want to waste it to make your opponent burn a whiz effect, negation for a turn or whatever. It's really, really clutch. And then, of course, running 3 Walls of Disruption, which, I just don't see you can take those out of this deck. I feel like they just go together hand in hand. Very, very good. So, now that we've talked about the deck, now that we discussed what we did here, a lot of you are probably wondering, how'd you do in Legend? I won 15-1. If it wasn't for this one match right here against Felipe Stark, who had a turn 2, I believe it was a turn 2 Witch Raider, which completely messed up my entire game plan. They were running Amazonas with Holy Guard with an early game Witch Raider. If it was not for that, I would have went straight 15-0. But unfortunately, it just didn't happen the way I wanted to. I wanted it to be perfect, but it didn't. But we took this from Legend 1 straight to KOG. Same deck all the way through. Very, very cool. Now, let's go ahead and go to our dual replays here. We'll start things off with Yami Merrick versus Odeon, and then we'll go to Taya, Seto, and Taya again. So hope you guys are enjoying again so far. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, become an Impact player today, and join us in our Discord in the description below as always. And guys, be sure to check out some of my new Pokemon content that I'm bringing to the channel. A lot of you, been asking for a lot of Pokemon content, so we're trying to bring Nuzlocke, we're trying to bring Let's Plays, playthroughs of some ROM hacks, some regular games, some of the OGs, stuff like that, playing some of the Pokemon MMORPGs as well. So definitely check those out, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming out for the other content as well. It does make me very, very happy. And I said does twice, but anyway. As you see here, we're playing against an Odeon deck. They're obviously running, Amazonas. We got that Mage Power, and we already got Shield on the field, and then we went ahead and set our trap there. We're going to attack into that. He can't really do too much here, and we basically just go for game. OTK there, right there with the 4,000 damage, which with Balance, why Balance is so good is you're always going to start with a guaranteed 1 spell, trap, and monster, and sometimes you'll get a second of one of those 3. So you're always going to start off basically strong, which is really, really why I like this deck. Now, you're only running 6 monsters, but that's all you need. That is all you need. We're going to take on Joe Vega. Again, it's another Odeon, Amazonas Trap Hell. You guys know the drill. But this deck is super powerful, very, very strong. And I feel like putting in Bashing Shield was just perfect because, like I said, Bashing Shield But there is a couple replays here that's going to showcase why it's such a very valuable card and how strong it really can be in this current meta. And maybe even the meta that's coming up soon. I don't know. We'll see. But there's Bashing Shield yet again. And we're playing in the mirror match, which is really, really funny here. And he just rage quits. He says, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I don't know why I thought that was Amazoness. I actually did not remember that replay. I did not remember that one at all. Interesting. I completely forgot about that entire duel. But I was showing you guys a couple quick replays because I didn't want to have this being a 20+ minute video. I'm trying to go through it as fast as possible because you guys kind of understand what the meta is right now. You guys know, you've seen it, you've been playing it. So I just want to kind of showcase what some cards are doing, you know, how fast you can OTK with this deck. This is by no means a slow deck at all, which is what I'm usually using. I'm always, you know, more or less a slow, you know, stalled player. I like to just tilt people slowly, you know. But not today, boys, not today. We decided to go in hardcore, and we got that double Bashing Shield. We're up to 3,500 attack. He's running Chaos Zone, which is interesting. Now watch this. We're going to go and destroy that Amazon Swordswoman. Now we're up to 3,500 attack. He's going to activate Onslaught. We're going in for 5k. He puts a queen in defense position, so now I can't get over it. We're going to go ahead and we top deck another Wild Heart. He's got 2 background. Now he's going to bring out Amazon's Willpower. Watch this. He's going to go in thinking he's going to deal myself damage, which he didn't, because guess what? Bashing Shield, you take no damage, no battle damage at all. And you know what else is really cool about Bashing Shield? If they econ take my monster and try to attack me directly, guess what? I still am dealt 0 battle damage. So if they try to econ take and then use my monster against me, it will not work. So I always thought that was just like the best thing ever for this current meta right now. Like Bashing Shield is just like, nah bro, I'm just gonna tilt you off the planet. You can't even crash into me with your Amazon Swordswoman because that will not work. And right there you saw that Super Rush Headlong come in clutch against an Amazoness Queen. And now at this point we're basically just making this guy just go through the rounds here, but he can't really do anything. He's just basically stuck there watching all of his monsters get plucked off one at a time. And again, he's going in for the Forbidden Chalice play. Yada, yada, yada. He's going to go ahead, attack me with 2 monsters. Going to activate that Wall of D. Very clutch. Going to bring him down to like no attack power at all. And there we go again. He's got double Sage on the field. You know, trying to keep me away from using back row, but that's not going to matter because I had that double Widespread Ruin. Goodbye. And then here we go again. Goodbye. Another Sage. Adios. He's going to try and tilt me with a Tiger. We're going to top deck a Wall of D. And at this point, it's pretty much GG because he's running out of time. He's got 1 card left. And boom. Right there you go. So that hardcore top decking of another Wall of D, which I didn't even need. And then we're just going in here with the BMs now. We're just going in with the BMs now. And that's game. So even in the long struggle battles, you could still win out with this deck. I mean, it has the versatility to get through even the duels that don't end quickly, which most of them will end quickly. All right, now this one's against Kaiba, and then we have 1 left with Taya Gardner. Then we're gonna get out of here. All right, take it on Ma. Take it on Ma. Running that Kaiba. And this deck really loves to go second. If we can go second, you're really, really in a good spot. You can go in first. You still have that. You still have a pretty good shot at it going in pretty ham though. But man, going second is just a dream. Going in second with this deck is a dream. But unfortunately, we went first here. But we're already opening up with a 4,000 attack monster. He did not get that Dampa. Dampa is like the only thing that you have to worry about in the entire for hire deck. Just got to worry about that Dampa. But after the nerfs, you're only going to be able to running 2 of those, so you won't see it as often as you would have before. We're going to go ahead, go in there and destroy that. You know, took out that beat, and the Wiz is going to use Seal. He's going to use, put a beat on the field. He's going to econ here. Now watch this. Watch what he does here with this econ. This is why Bashing Shield is so disgusting. He tries to, no lie, attack me with my own monster for 4,000 damage, thinking he was going to OTK me there. And it did not happen. It backfired, and I went ahead and destroyed him instead. Because Bashing Shield will do no battle damage to me for my own monster that has it equipped. Even if they take control of it with Econ, it doesn't matter. I take no battle damage. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And again, that for hire deck will not exist in a couple days from now because they will lose their Econ and they will not have that third Dompa running around as well. So that deck stuff is going to be a lot different. I did play a couple C Stealth attack versions, but I beat those as well. Because who cares? Alright, now we're finishing things off. I had to save this replay because this actually went down to the wire. I believe this was my Legend 3 rank up game. And it was just such a clutch duel that I had to save it. He tried to tilt me with a Witch Raider. I had that clutch. Treacherous Trap Hole. Nuke that bad boy. Witch Raider, get out of here. Hit him for 1,500 and 1,500 basically. He's going to bring out the Canadia, defense position. It's not going to do much. We waited to attack there because we didn't want to lose our monster for no reason. There's been no point in that. We went ahead, drew a 10 Capito, destroyed that. He's going to use Willpower with another Canadia. So this guy's really trying everything he possibly can right now to survive. He's in top deck mode. Top decked what he needed. Boom. We're down at 3,600 life points. Just keep watching this duel, guys. This gets intense. We're now down to 2,200 life points. He goes in with 2K, and we're down to 200 life points. You're thinking it's all over. But nah. Bashing Shield coming in again. Clutch. Taking him down 2,900 attack. He comes in with a Princess. Activates Princess. Grabs an Amazon's onslaught. Does not matter at this point. We don't care about traps. Again, Bashing Shield does not care about Swordswoman. So he's going to go ahead and try and bring out a Queen to try and stall, but here's the problem. I have deck advantage right now. So if anybody's going to deck out, it's going to be him. He's just going to keep trying the same thing over and over again. It's like he doesn't understand the first 20, 30 times that it's not going to work. And then he goes ahead and puts Amazon Swordswoman back in attack position, and we have life points of 200, and our opponent is at 300. This is what you call an anime duel. Because it gets down to the wire. You're both low on cards. You're both low on life points. And, it's anybody's game. Anything crazy could happen. And we went ahead and used that, that Super Rush Headlong to get around that Queen. So we start nuking his board here. And then Harry comes in again with a Baby Tiger and a Paladin. Doesn't matter. We're just going to keep going in and playing aggressive. We had another Bashing Shield just in case he had another Swordswoman because I wasn't really keeping track at this point in the duel. I was just trying to stay focused and win this duel. And, of course, we won with 4,000 attack straight to the throat. We could have just sat there and they would have decked out, but that's not any fun if you can go in for game with the BM. So that is what we did, guys. We played pretty much all the meta. We played Destiny Heroes on the way. We played Hazy on the way. There was actually a Hazy on my KOG rank up game. We played, countless Amazonas. We played countless Fur Hire decks. We played even the Fur Hire with Sea Stealth Attack with Mako. So we played a bunch of different stuff, and the deck prevailed. Again, we went 15-1. The deck is powerful. I would recommend if you're going to run any kind of 10 Kabito or Wild Heart, run it with Balance. Balance is definitely by far, heads and shoulders, the best skill to use. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more. Become an Impact player today. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Be sure to also check us out in the Discord below as always. Until next time, peace.